You guys remember we had the debate about whether the mixture in any given bag of Jolly Ranchers is random or whether they actually have equal distribution. Did we figure that out?
We probably never tested that.
Oh, well, that's... When we get gas, I'll buy 2 Jolly Rancher bags.
Count them out and see them.
Count them out?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a big enough sample, but it'll give us...
Well,
We'll give you your
we
checkbook.
could determine
whether
some
exactly
whether it's exactly equal proportions.
3?
If it's not, then we've disconfirmed that.
What would you... my prediction is kind of random. I don't think they measure, that
Oh, they'd
exact
have...
number.
Well, I think there has to be... They just give weight, right? I'm saying, like, so you're saying number even? There would be, if there's 30, there isn't 30,
I think
sometimes it's 26. Yeah, I think the number would be the same.
I think the number's the same too.
But I also think that they would at least have to have 3 of each kind of thing, and then the last, whatever would be... Or are you saying that there might only be 2 blue raspberry and 8 cherry?
That's my question, is it purely random, where a given bag might have only 2 blue raspberry and a...
I'm asking, what do you think? I'm saying I think there is more of a definite number. If there's 30 and there's 5 flavors, I would say there's 6 of each.
I really don't know. I'm absolutely...
I
think it's a very fascinating question. I have no leaning one way or another.
Okay.
If you
I
were
want
a
to find out
market researcher,
empirically whether it's...
But if you were a market researcher or product development with Jolly Rancher, would you think it would be better to have a random distribution?
No,
you have to have the same.
Well, I don't know, but if you had a random, then the people would buy and they would be either
extremely
disappointed or excited about
So you want somebody to buy a product with the option of, I could be disappointed in this, so that attracts you? I don't think so.
There's a lot of aberrations in how, things that people would seem to want, they don't really want.
So that would be like going to a golf course and you're saying to yourself, well, I might have, the conditions might be great or they could be bad, So therefore I'm going to go back to that course.
Some people might choose spectacular over, in other words, the
highs and lows in life rather than knowing what they're getting. Yeah. It's like weather when you golf, you never know what's going to happen. All right, you guys, we could go on and on about this, but I've just resolved the question. You look on the back of the package here. I was thinking because they're opaque. Why do they make it opaque rather than, where we could see? Right here in the bottom on the back it says assortment in each package may vary.
Okay. So it's random.
But how do they do it?
But I don't think they
shoot them up into the air.
Yeah, that's right.
They fall. There's a
their factory workers catch them.
Really, the manufacturing process. How do they determine the mixture in each package? It must be they're all in a hopper. But
saying may vary might be just covering themselves.
Oh, the lawyers got involved in it. And
somebody sued.
I didn't.
$1 million they got. They sued for $1 million. Got it.
We've got to find this out. We got to find out somehow.
So
there's no way that the manufacturer is going to miss having cherry or whatever. There's got to be that there's
got to be
at least
one of each.
Well, yeah.
God, we're going to have to visit the Jolly Rancher factory.
Where is it? Get on the internet, find where they are. We'll drive to it right now and get this damn.
We'll do that instead of golfing. Call Randy and ask him to get on the Jolly Rancher website.
Jolly Rancher website. Where is it?
Oh, there is a website, jollyrancher.com.
Don't they have, where is it manufactured? They usually get that, don't they? Where they...
They might have a manufacturing process. We really need a laptop with us.
Yeah, well, no, I was thinking that before.
But
you wouldn't be able to get the internet out here.
Oh, yeah, you can with the
Wi-Fi. Yeah, but it's like cellular. You go in and out.
Hershey Foods Corporation. Hershey. All right, here we go. Mark, you got the cell phone?
Do I?
Oh, they got a 1-800 number?
There's an 800 number here for questions or comments.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It says on your package you have random. Is that?
No, it just says assortment may vary. What does that mean technically? Ask them that.
What's the number?
800.
Okay. 800?
This is a toll-free call. 800 468
468
1714.
1714.
This is the original mixture, original flavors. Maybe
Okay,
they
what am I wondering now?
You know what
It says
we're
random, or no,
No, it
sort
says
of.
assortment may vary.
What
We
does
want to
that
know
mean? How much
if it's a
it varies?
random assortment or
Right.
whether...
Oh, we don't have any service here.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So that's how I think. If you know that you're going to get 6 cherry, or they say, well, don't
Well, here's the thing, we got
expect
to
it.
read the back of the package here. There's a lot of information here. Servings per container, about 11.
About even
Well,
what's the
the
serving?
serving size is 3 pieces,
Three,
so
so
there's
33.
approximately 33, but they're not guaranteeing
No,
it. There's-
no. That I can understand.
Yeah, this sounds
'Cause
like
they-
a lawyer thing, doesn't it?
But they go by weight, right?
Well, they specify weight here, net
Yeah.
weight 7
Right,
ounces.
so some of their candies, I'm sure, might not
Vary.
be
Well,
right as far as size,
this
so
doesn't make
weight.
sense at all, because if you had one less Jolly
I think
Rancher...
you need to have the phone on you while you're working that.
I don't think... But listen, if you had... If one package had, let's say, 34 Jolly Ranchers,
Right.
and another one had 32, they can't both weigh 7 ounces. You think they vary that much individually?
No, I
in
wouldn't
weight?
think so, no. But
There's
there would
gotta
be a
be a
difference in
plus
the
or
weight.
minus.
There would be a difference in the weight of each of the
So maybe the weight may vary too. We're gonna have
Yeah,
to
I
wait.
suppose.
But that's...
The government would get
I
involved
think
in there.
that'd be a problem there.
Yep.
They're not gonna sit there and weigh each package and make sure it's...
No, I think they could. But, I mean, within a parameter.
What are they gonna do if a package is not exactly 7 ounces
would-
and you can't take one
No,
out?
it's not going to be exact.
They
No,
would have
no.
to have
But I mean, the bag,
range.
before
They should
it
have
gets
that
sealed,
specified on
it
there.
goes through a conveyor before it gets sealed.
That's
There's probably
within our-
push out. Yeah, you got, what is it, 3 point something? If you got 2, let's say it's 3 ounces.
7 ounces. What it is.
2.8, or, you know, the 3.2 is fine. If it gets below that or above that, it gets shoved out.
You know
That
what's
would be
going to
my
happen though? We're going to get right into that measuring thing then, because it's at
Yeah.
2.8. How fine is their scale?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
No.
saying. There would be a parameter of what gets pushed out. Weight-wise.
There's probably a government regulation about
Oh,
that,
sure,
how much
yeah.
variance there can be
Right.
in
That's
weight.
That's probably why they have to
specified.
have all those disclaimers on there. Yeah.
So what we need is to know how much variance there is in individual Jolly Rancher pieces.
Sure.
That's important to know. And then also
I've
in
been-
packages, which would be harder because you'd have to have a bunch of them. You'd have to have Jolly Rancher. Well, they wouldn't do that. To
But
get a
they
research
probably
grant,
have,
I
they
think.
would, I'm guessing they have all this information on
Well, this is why we
company.
have to visit the factory because
Right.
they've got their, it's all in the what's their manufacturing process?
Right, they have
We
to
just
have,
know that. What's their quality?
quality
quality
control,
standards.
yeah. So they would have to have done all this.
Well, I'm glad at least to know that it's not a determined ratio of flavors. It's
Well,
going to vary
no, but they
somehow.
might be doing that. They just
Oh,
they're
covering
just
their
air
ass,
enters
yeah.
in.
That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
So,
Well, no, but I was thinking more that the assortment may vary. Does that mean that they're trying to make it not vary, but they might make a mistake, or does it mean that it's a more
well, we
random
don't
process?
know that. We'd have to
Right.
find that.
No,
We could
That's
experiment
the
with
basic
that.
question we started with here, I think.
Well, but if you're manufacturing side, I mean, I've watched enough Food Network shows, you know, where they show they're making certain products, and then, boy, those things are pretty.
Well, it's the
down
same deal with M&Ms.
nuts.
Do you think M&M and a package of M&Ms, they count out the equal number of each, or do you think it's just
Well,
more
there's got to be somewhat either by weight. I mean, because you make all the blues in one section, all the reds, and then they come together, and
Right.
you're not going to just have a big stream. I mean, so there's got to be somewhat of an assortment that's
Right.
fairly equal, 25% of each. From a
same
manufacturing.
size pools coming
Yeah,
in
right.
that
And
go
they're
into
not going to be
mainstream.
exact, no, but
Yeah.
So there is an element of randomness that's entering the process.
a certain amount of
Even
randomness
though
in
they're-
life, you know.
right,
I mean, it's
yeah.
just. Oh, there goes the water tower up. What the heck is the water tower getting up?